People, welcome once more to my kitchen, Chef Dawe's kitchen. Yeah, we started the process of making red wine out of hibiscus flower, beetroot, and pineapple. I did introduce 3 ingredients to you on the first day. That was day 1. And today is actually day 3. And I promised that I was going to introduce the 4th ingredient to you. Before we get to that ingredient, I want to talk about day 2. Day 2 was basically about me coming around this fermenter, opening. I tried to open it so that some carbon dioxide can escape, right? That's the process. So today is day 3. You can see what we had in the, like at the beginning of our fermentation, the hibiscus flower, the beetroot and pineapple, they are basically like completely fermented. So we just have juice and not too many bubbles. We don't have so much bubbles in here. That's actually as a result of the fermentation. So, but our bulk, the probiotics that we are actually cultivating, that we think they are the good bacteria for our health, they are pretty much alive right in here. So we are just going to feed them today. So what are we going to be doing? Let me take you now to our ingredient. This is some natural organic honey. Organic honey. We'll be using this as our sweetener. In the process of making beer, making wine, or any alcohol, you actually get to feed your enzymes. You get to feed them the good bacteria. You feed them sugar. Now, when they feed on sugar, they get to convert the sugar into alcohol. It becomes alcoholic. So we are feeding them sugar. But today we are not only adding honey, a natural sweetener, pretty organic in our fermenter. We are going to add some beetroot, freshly sliced and diced beetroot, and we are going to add some washed hibiscus flower. Why are we adding this into these ones that are already fermented? Why we are feeding the bulk this honey? Because we are feeding our bacteria with this honey as our red wine. Now, why we are adding this? We are adding this because we want our wine to be very thick. We actually want our wine to be thick. We're gonna add some freshly washed hibiscus flower. So these ones right here, we just soak in this pot to wash them, not to get out it, because sometimes they come from the market with sands. So you have to wash them, then you stuff them in here. Yeah, we are done putting the Folere leaf in a fermenter. The next process is for us to put our beetroot, our freshly diced beetroots. We've added our freshly washed hibiscus flower and beetroot in our fermenter. What are we going to do next? The next thing is for us to feed the bulk. We need to feed the bulk with our honey. So we have 1 liter of honey that we are going to use, like everything, every bit of it. We're going to pour all our honey in the fermenter. Yeah, we'll make sure the good bacteria fit on the sugar in the honey. And you know, we want 100% organic wine. That's why we are not using the processed sugar you normally use in your kitchen. We are actually using honey. So in order to get all the full benefit from honey, the full benefit of hibiscus flower, the full benefit of pineapple, and the full benefit of beetroot, right? So we are using 100% natural stuff, organic. Yeah, you yourself, you can try to make this wine in your home. So now, while waiting for our honey to pour, I would just like to introduce our other products, other things we've been doing. This is actually a vinegar made from this kitchen, a mixed vinegar from mango, apple, and ripe plantains. This is actually a combination of 3 different things to produce this vinegar you're seeing right here. And right here you can see this guy. You can see how inflated this wrapper is. Alright, we come from time to time, we squeeze it like this to get carbon dioxide rather, out from the wrapper. Why does it get too inflated? It's because of the soda. This is actually our watermelon soda. Watermelon soda is a carbonated drink, so a lot of carbon dioxide gets emitted. And for us to, since we don't have the airtight lid, we get to improvise. We're using this wrapper. We actually tie it like this. When we come is super inflated, we know our fermentation is still very active. And in here, you can see the beautiful bugs. You can see them, how beautiful they look. Yeah, we actually fermenting. This is our starter bug for ginger and tiger nut beer. We want to make ginger and tiger nut beer. So this is our starter bug. We're cultivating them. So it's been 3 days. On the 5th day, we are going to transfer this into a container like this one, so that we can actually produce large batches of tiger nut beer. And right here, we've been fermenting this hot sauce. This is a combination of habanero pepper and pineapple, onions, bush pepper, and some other local ingredients. We have to ferment this for 30 days in order to release the full flavor and nutrient in all of the ingredients that we use in producing this. So right here, we have our base for apple cider vinegar. It'll be pretty much easier for us to make apple cider vinegar in this kitchen because we already have this. And right here, we have some concentrate. On a very sunny day. You don't want to drink any kind of fruit juice. You just need something like cocktail. You can get your cocktail glass, you fill it with some ice. Then you get your mint, and just a tablespoon of this will do you extremely good. Yeah, so it's been a good journey so far, and you must be responsible for your own health. Yeah, you see, our honey is finished. It's all poured in here. So we've given them a lot of food. Come and see them. They are bubbling. They are eating. They are already eating. You see now we have some bubbles, like some little bubbles sparkling and all of that. Tonight is gonna be a good day for them. So we're just gonna, after all this honey gets into the fermenter, we're gonna close it. Then we shake vigorously to make sure everything mixes together. Then we put in a cool, dark place where no one will be, like, people will not have access to like regularly. After that, from time to time, let's say after every 2 hours, we come and uncork it so that carbon dioxide can escape. If not, this container will become too inflated, and we are not sure if this container was actually built to sustain pressure. So in order to be on the safe side, from time to time, we come to it and we open it in order to free some carbon dioxide. Okay, people, it's been day 3, an interesting one. We are loving the journey and we are loving what we are producing. Guys, see you day 5 when we are harvesting our first sweet wine. Yeah, we want that sweet wine to put in the next chamber, our drinking chamber. We'll be showing you that process when we're doing that next. So until next time, it's been your boy, Davis A. Tabot, aka Chef Daway. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit the red button staring at you in the face. Bye-bye.